What's good, guys? I'm your host, Martin Carter,
And I'm your host, Danielle Day.
and we are
Hole in the Wall.
Today we have with us a guest. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Hadia Noor Bayan. I'm a senior, and my major is theater.
Welcome.
Okay, so today we would like to ask you a couple of questions for our viewers to get a chance to get to know you. So our first question for you is, how is your school year going so far?
Stressful. Just one word, stressful. Because I was, for my senior year, I want to plan everything out. I'm dealing with college, scholarships, work. I have so much advanced classes, and it has been really stressful for me to keep up, actually.
I sort of understand that a little bit. I'm a junior, I'm not a senior, so I'm not dealing with the college part, but work and more work and schoolwork and all that is stressful, so I definitely get that part.
Well, I ain't got a job, but I do be kind of stressed out with school and other things, personal things, but yeah, I ain't got that far yet. You gotta go to college and stuff. I'm grateful. You got advanced classes too?
Yeah, that part is in it.
Yeah.
The advanced classes that you, depending on what you take, can be a little stressful too, because what class are you taking?
I'm taking AP Lit, dual credit college algebra, and dual credit college history.
Cool. I'm only taking 2.
I took last year.
I'm taking 3.
Last year I took advanced placement in geography. Never again.
Never did. I did. I'm taking. So my freshman year, I took biology instead of waiting to take it my junior year. So I'm taking AP Environmental Science this year, and which is not bad. Like that's really like one of the easier classes. But English, I would say AP English is a little hard. So I get that part. So what is your favorite class overall?
I say creative writing because it expresses myself for who I am. How I usually talk, I usually be quiet whenever you're in person, when I'm in person. But when I write, it's like my whole mind is all in that paper, my own beliefs and everything. So for creative writing, it will help me better at my writing skills. I always wanted, as like a side gig, become an author to help out kids and adults who's going through the same problems. So I'll let them know that you're not the only ones that deals with this situation. So.
I like that very much. I'm glad that writing is something that you are interested in. I think that people who write and know how to express things well can help a lot, like you just said, because some people go through the same things you go through, and it's very helpful. And then that's how you can also build bonds off things that you relate to and things like that. So are you a reader too? Like, do you like to read?
Yes.
Me too. I love big books. What kind of books are you interested in?
Mostly I'm into fictional history.
That's cool. I'm into more, sometimes I like biographies, and then other times I like fictional. It just kind of depends on like, and then sometimes I like to read like the back of the book or go through and read a page. And then like if I'm intrigued by the page, then I might want to read the book.
Yeah.
So our next question for you. Okay, so with this being your last year, what scares you the most about the future?
Just growing up in general, because as of right now, we're mostly dependent on our parents to pay bills, do taxes, and do a whole lot of stuff. So once we get out there in the real world, we have to do all that stuff and deal with a job and possibly deal with college and everything. And I feel like I'm not exactly ready. It's just like half a part of me saying that I want to still be a kid. I still want to have fun. I still want to have my true childhood, while the other me is saying, no, you have to grow up, you have to be independent. Like, so it's just like kind of is that boundary that it's just a part of growing up.
True.
I do understand that. I had like this like a like moment the other day where I was like, I'm kind of like getting older. I just recognized I'm a sophomore. I have 2 more years left, and it kind of like scared me a little bit. It's just like I have to be out on my own like a couple more years. It's just like I'm not ready for that. Like I'm kind of nervous for like what I have to go through. Because I see my parents go through so much in their adult lives and just like, that's kind of.
I'm not ready for that part.
I'm not.
I think that it's exciting, like when you are, like at some point, like you get excited, like, oh, I'm about to graduate, and then you get out there, and depending on where you go, because some people like want to go out and move far away, and then they don't have their parents, and I know that's kind of scary, but I think that's how you learn valuable lessons, like when you're out on your own, because although you have been with your parents for this long, it's I feel like it could be a good thing to be out on your own. Like that's how you learn more lessons. When you learn lessons, you keep those like for later when you need those. So yeah, I think that it could be scary, but I think it's okay to get out and be adventurous and explore and experience things that life has in store for us, So that leads me to my next question. What is your ultimate goal in your lifetime? Like what do you like? Do you want to? Is your ultimate goal to be like happy, successful? What is your ultimate goal?
To change world's perspective on things. Because as of right now, people is only thinking for themselves, being selfish and not thinking for other people, which is why we have the two-party system in our country. And my goal in my lifetime is to change that, is to help people understand that you're not the only person in this world. There's other people, we're sharing this planet with many other creatures. Take them into consideration instead of thinking for your own self like, oh, I'm going to be rich, I don't care about other people. And I just want them to know that there's other people that go through the same problems as you. So just don't be
inconsiderate.
Right. And and my other goal is to make this world equal. I feel like we still into that era of segregation, being racist, and it's hard for me as an African American woman to accept that this is it. Is this what we really fought for the past 400 years, and we still haven't completed that goal yet? So for me, I would like to help the future generations to see that we should do something about it and not let old traditions take over our country.
You see it everywhere. For sure.
Yeah, it's just like, I feel like it's been too long, and I feel like for us not to see any progress is kind of messed up because of how long it's been that we've kind of been going through this. It's just like it's a continuation. And I feel like it's not a good continuation. I just feel like we need to kind of grow as people, and it's not working right now. I don't know what's kind of going on, but it's just like messed up because it's so many ignorant people in this world. It's just like,
and not to mention that it just doesn't come from one side, it comes from both sides, because although these people may treat us differently, some people in their households will tell their children to treat those people the same way, which does not put any good energy into the world.
Yeah.
It's literally just bringing more and more negative energy when we don't need that. We need more positive and clean energy.
Okay, so my question for you is, would you describe yourself more as a shy person or a quiet person, or more like upfront and not loud, but
Like you don't mind speaking up.
okay, an introvert or extrovert? That's
Yeah.
what I'm asking.
I am an introvert unless like if it was my friends or if someone's talking about a topic where I'm very interested, then I'll speak up. But other than that, I'm an introvert. I don't like.
You don't like being around people?
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Because I really like, I used to consider myself an introvert a lot because I feel like, I don't know, I wouldn't say like I'm a loner, but it's just like, I feel way more comfortable by myself sometimes. And being around people kind of stresses me out because I don't know how to communicate that well with others. Now, I can now that I'm older than when I was little. I would always prefer to be alone, but now I kind of consider myself in the middle kind of. Because I'm starting to like get out of that shell where I kind of put myself in a more like, I don't know, say my things. Like I'm trying to speak up my things. Yeah, so I understand about that.
I consider myself to be both because I am a loud person. I'm a loud person and I like to talk, but sometimes I say I don't like people. I have a lot of moments like that where I'm just like, I don't like people. And yeah. Anyway, so my next question for you is, where do you see, what are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future is I still don't know which university I'm going to, but I was planning on going somewhere into law so I can become a civil rights attorney.
Ooh, I like that. That's different. I've never heard someone say that. Like that I've talked to, like in my generation, no one's ever told me they want to be a civil rights.
I like that. I do.
I love that. Like that's great. Like I hope that I wish you the best with that. I hope that you achieve all your goals. I really think that would be great for you. No problem.
Okay, so now we're just trying something new, and we're gonna have like a new topic every week. So it's just like we get a chance to like talk about topics going on in the world right now with us, the community. So today's topic is school, basically the stress it causes on children, and like, yeah. So, what are your thoughts on?
As a person that has pretty good grades, I'd say that it's hard to keep up with that sometimes because now, like back when I was a freshman, I had good grades and it was much more easier. But now, since I'm a senior, I have other things that I need to do, like getting a part-time job, community service, colleges, financial aid, and it has put a whole lot of pressure on me. And I feel like it's not exactly the teacher's fault, it's just part of the way how the curriculum goes.
Right.
Like they tell them, you should sign this, you should sign that, give them homework of this. And so we cannot really exactly blame the teachers on anything. We should blame the curriculum, the American school systems over that. And the grade system doesn't really exactly work how, oh, you learn this, it means like, do you know this?
Right.
And if you don't, you fail. And I feel like it's not fair for people that doesn't really understand the subject. I know, like for me, last year geometry, it was horrible, but I still maintained that A because I just thought myself, just memorize it.
Yeah.
You know, do not like try to go as far to understand it, but memorize it. And it has earned me like a whole lot of consequences when I take the ACT or the SAT or any other test because I don't know, I didn't memorize it that well enough so I can put it over throughout the whole summer break. So I just think it's just a matter of how much you can remember, how much can you understand. People understand different things, and I feel like, for one thing, onto teachers is that they should give us time. Give us time management. Try not to put like as that topic like each day, like how they usually do. Just like slow it down for a little bit. Do not give us too much to us to work on because we have other 7 classes that we have to do.
Right.
It's being
On
considered.
top of that.
Yeah, it's like being considered, and I feel like more teachers should do that. And there are.
Okay, well, I would like to thank you for coming on our show. I hope that everything that you do moving forward is very successful. I hope that eventually those classes and community service hours pay off eventually. I know that it is stressful, but I know that you will get through it. Thank you for giving us all the advice that you can. I hope that you become the best civil rights attorney that you possibly can be. And I just know you will be successful. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And thank you guys for watching our episode. We hope you guys join us next time. Bye. Thank you for watching this week's video. Please follow us on all social medias.